Oh my God, lads. He's finally gone! What do we do? Where's the entertainment come from weekly now? I don't even want to watch football anymore.
Well, Van Nistelrooy might be a stinker too.
Yeah, Erik Ten Hag, unfortunately, been given the chop. We don't know where he's going to go, but obviously he's now gone.
Ten Hag will just go back to Ajax because they're stinking it up as well. Just go back there and just live his life out nicely.
Yeah.
Do you think he actually? Do you think he's ready to take any like accountability for like how it's went, or is he still going to be blaming every other thing?
I mean, that's part of what the game's for, isn't it?
It hasn't been a great reign, has it?
He's won 2 trophies, spent like £1 billion and held the club back for 3 years, so it's not really a good tenure, is it?
It's not like they were cooking before Ten Hag.
Yeah.
There's obviously deeper problems than him.
I think he shouldn't have started his tenure by saying
Ten Hag,
all eras come to an end.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing.
Because that is cringe now, isn't it? He's got no job.
Yeah, but what's he meant to do? Come in and go, I think we're gonna really struggle.
No, but even Sky Sports had like a documentary about him out before he even played a game.
But
like
Sky Sports are pro Manchester United, aren't they? So, I mean,
they're also the biggest club in the country. Like, they're going to get that sort of, I don't know, I feel.
The shit.
I reckon he could go to Newcastle after Eddie Howe gets sacked.
That's true. That could happen.
That actually wouldn't be that bad.
Are Man United not in a really bad position now because Tuchel's left?
But they have been anyway.
Yeah, mate, they're 14th.
Tuchel's left, the 14th. They've invested again in another Ten Hag window, which has splashed money at the wall.
Yeah, but really,
now they've got a team coming into war.
Just to give some sort of counterpoint there, we all agreed at the start of the year, Manchester United pretty much won the transfer window.
And they will get it right. With Dan Ashworth, they will get it right. Like they are starting to sort it out.
It's not fair to say this season they've just splashed money and they've been shit because their signings actually were all right.
But it's the point, those signings, all these signings have been done by a manager who is now left, and everyone sort of knew would be leaving most likely this season with another bad start. So now you've got a manager coming into someone else's team that they're
either going to give it Rude to the end of the season, give it Giggsy to the end of the season, or they could go and get Thomas Frank.
What's happened to him?
I just don't think Thomas Frank is...
Yeah, Andy Tate.
Andy Tate, I don't know.
Thomas Frank just feels like wouldn't work.
Even
though he's a good manager,
I don't think
not the right
it's not that
profile.
level, is he?
I think United just need to firm the fact that they are just not very good anymore.
That's what I mean.
And they need to rebuild. And if you want anyone at your club to lead a rebuild, you want Dan Ashworth, I would say. Yeah. Did it with the FA. He did a lot with Brighton. He helped Newcastle too.
Give him the manager job.
No, just put him in the dugout, mate. Can't be any worse.
I think, I think you are right. But they need to stop banging. Like the ex-pros need to stop banging on about the Fergie era.
Yeah.
It's done. It's dead. It's gone. Get over it. You aren't the same team you were. You're the same. You're the same club in terms of stature, but you aren't the same team. Get over it. Yeah. Accept the fact you aren't that good. So maybe it's all right going. I do agree with you. Thomas Frank probably isn't the right profile or level, but he is actually for United's level. He is.
He's a great manager.
He's better than Ten Hag. He's Brentford are mid-table. United at the minute are a mid-table team, so I think Frank would be a good appointment, but not for where they think they should be. But unfortunately, they need to accept you're not just going to get. You haven't got they haven't got the players to do it. They start Casemiro. You're not
who actually
challenge.
did contribute.
Exactly. You're not going to challenge for top 4. Johnny Evans still starts games for you. In what world? Well. Yeah. In what world are you going to be challenging?
Well, half of their starting 11 is the old Ajax team.
Yeah,
so, was a good team though. So
they kind of did bits for it. Obviously, they cancelled his ambassador contract, but wheeling back as a manager again.
Well, Purple knows getting back out now. I think.
Well, Deadpool said you'd do it till you're 90, so why not in football?
How do you think he'd do if he came back?
Shit.
Wouldn't he?
Yeah,
he can't do any worse. If you bring back Alex Ferguson for the rest of the season.
No, my issue with that is he would just tarnish the reputation he'd built over.
He would never do it.
That's why he left in the first place. He left that dying old team.
Yeah, he went, there you go, David Moyes.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy that he's going to go back and they still haven't fixed the roof? He's fucking he's exactly just like old David.
They could go and get Eddie Howe.
Oh, that would be elite Premier League drama.
I actually could see that.
Managers.
That could happen.
See it.
Dan Ashworth gets on with him. Eddie Howe's not getting on with.
That'll be like the disgusting bit, like Ashworth doing it and then Hal doing it as well.
Jason Tyndall in charge of the biggest club in the UK.
I think I've actually just cooked.
If Hal leaves, Tyndall takes charge of Newcastle, then you have a new Derby. He stays. It's like Brian Clough, where like they had the deal with Brighton and he wanted to go thingy. Then you have this new rivalry.
That would be drama.
Yeah, you have
Tyndall takes over Newcastle because his actual boss has gone and taken over Manchester United.
And he's like,
then
"I'm loyal,
you're
lads."
forever just in a headlock with Manchester United.
That'll be fucking, imagine Tyndall versus Howe on the
Tinder would
sideline.
love that as well. Be
Yeah.
my man. Fucking
He like
hell.
wouldn't shake Eddie Howe's
Yeah.
hand for the game. Be like,
Mad dog.
But in terms of like realistic appointments, who
Frank Lampard. That's their level.
Why
Steven
do you,
Gerrard.
well, sometimes why do you say stuff?
Really silly. It would be Rude, Potter, Thomas Frank,
Or
and,
Gaza Saza.
or Eddie Howe.
Not
Southgate.
Is that really?
I don't think that'd
He's
do
an
that.
Ineos favourite.
Well, maybe Southgate. Then I'd be really surprised.
Jim Ratcliffe giving him a £52 million a year contract. Why not?
How would Southgate do back at club level now? Has he
don't know.
grown as a manager, or has he just
I think he's
like...
definitely grown as a manager, but
Yeah.
it's at international level. It's not every. I don't know.
It's so different. It's
wasn't
always
awful
interesting.
at Borough.
So different. Like, I mean, didn't he take him down?
Yeah, no,
But
but
he
he
did alright
had
before that.
he had them around like the top 3 straight away, and then they sacked him for some reason,
Yeah.
and they never came back up for like 5 years. It was weird.
It stinks
yeah.
of them giving it. It's just the classic United. Give it to Rude. Oh yeah, get the standards back up.
Yeah.
We're backing our, but they're not. Reality.
Let's steady the ship.
But then I think Ineos will
Ship's
do.
fucking got 2 big holes in it, lads.
They'll do a classic in the Ineos PR train of like, we'll get some, really in-depth tactical guy because we're building a crazy project.
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
They have to get like a real tactician just to fit their
They'll find
mold.
like a Deserby or someone.
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
they? Yeah.
Or like Ruben Amorim, they were looking up tribe, weren't they? Okay.
Will you see Ten Hag
Won't
pop
suggest
up?
real things.
Will you see Ten Hag pop up at another club? I mean, who's that
yeah.
Palace manager who never won a game and then was sacked?
Frank
for
de Boer.
De Boer.
Yeah, is he? Where is he at now?
He's also Dutch.
He had the Dutch job for a while.
Yeah.
Ten Hag to the Netherlands, mate. That could happen.
Also, that isn't a realistic comparison, is it, Lewis?
He was
De
also
Boer
Ajax,
lost
yeah.
4 games, didn't score a goal.
But
They're
Darren-
both Dutch.
He also
I've just said
he
that
managed
for about
he
3
managed
minutes ago.
Ajax and he managed Inter before he managed Palace. So
I could
maybe
see he
it's
could
same
go to
trajectory.
Italy, maybe somewhere like Roma.
He still looked like he did okay at Man
Or Ten
United.
Hag just
Yeah.
goes to Fenerbahce and then Mourinho goes to Crystal Palace, which is what you wanted.
Or
Yes,
get
that's
Mourinho.
happening.
Get Mourinho back at.
He would
United.
never go
That
back
would be
there.
hilarious.
I think he genuinely hates that club with
I don't think he
a
does.
burning passion.
I think he wants to go back.
I don't think he does.
Anyway, let us know in the comments what you think. Anyway, 'cause
Yeah, Man United fans, come
we
on,
don't
contribute.
fucking know.
Yeah.
And let us know how do you fix that sinking ship? Because you might go down. No, I do think. I don't think South. It can't.
What
be
the
South.
I do think that. I don't think as well.
Hey, I've got an idea.
I think Eddie Howe's
do
the
you know
one.
what? The solution is right in front of all of our eyes right now.
Me.
Wazza.
That would be unreal. Oh my god, get him in.
He's back to cooking now as well with Plymouth. You hear his team talk?
Him and Neville.
That would be so funny.
Yeah, why didn't they just get managed by the entire team?
Get the overlap panel in the dugout.
Roy Keane. It's broke. It's broke. I broke it.
Okay.
Did you punch him in the face?
Yeah, I'd get Roy Keane in. Man, that would be absolute cinema.
Or
Lee Shaw. Yeah, anyway, let us know in the comments what you think because we ain't got a fucking clue.